Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout. Chatbout, this a me a chatbout that. Chatbout, this a me a...
Big up to all the worldwide massive and crew. This is Mr. Chatman, Chat Attack Productions, and you're in tune to Chatbout, discussions on topics inspired by reggae tunes. And today's topic is on Brooklyn, 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 ho! So, in a perfect world, I would have been filming this from Brooklyn right now. But we all know the world is not perfect. So I'm still here in Seattle, but we still represent the thing. You see me? Well, anyway, I would say for me and my music and what I do creatively, there's a few places out there in the world that I would consider the holy grail of that. First place being Jamaica. That is the birthplace and the home of reggae music. I would say England, the UK, and Brooklyn, New York City. One thing I like about Brooklyn is, well, first of all, it's very big. It's a lot bigger, I think, than a lot of people realize, with a lot of different neighborhoods. And every time I go back there, I learned something new about the place, or learn something new about a new area. Like the last time I was there, this last fall, I stayed in the area called Sunset Park. I wasn't familiar with that area before I actually stayed there. I was familiar with the two neighborhoods that it's in between, which are Park Slope and Bay Ridge. I was familiar with those two, but I hadn't been familiar of Sunset Park. I had just heard of it. And it's majority Latin community over there. Nice vibe. I loved it over there. Nice vibe. And it's interesting because Brooklyn has a lot of neighborhoods that kind of run together, and it can be confusing to where one starts and where one ends. So after staying in that area, I learned more about it. Like, so it doesn't go Park Slope, then to Sunset Park. There's actually a couple little neighborhoods in between that. There goes Park Slope, there's South Slope, and Greenwood Heights, and then Sunset Park, which I wondered technically if I were in Greenwood Heights, because I was staying on 30th Street and 4th Avenue. And then some people say Sunset Park doesn't start technically until 39th, which is a couple blocks before you actually get to the Sunset Park. I like how people keep it real over there, you know, like for the most part, you're gonna know exactly where people are coming from, and as far as how you're relating to them, you know, you'll know right away. You know, there won't be any kind of passive aggressive vibe or something like that. And, you know, you just know off the bat. If the people don't want to deal with you, they don't want to deal with you. If they don't feel your vibe, they don't feel it, and it is what it is. Another one of my favorite spots in Brooklyn, or in the world actually, is called the Eastern Parkway. It's just a large street where cars go through, and there's a sidewalk and you can walk through. It's just, you gotta go see it for yourself. It's hard to explain. You gotta go and see it. It's just full of vibes, man. I could just go and sit there, which I did actually. Just sit there for hours and just watch the people and take it all in. And the last time I was there, I filmed 3 videos. And one of the videos, the Mafia Run, we filmed right on the Eastern Parkway. It's here on IGTV if you want to go through and check it out. If you haven't seen it, the Mafia Run filmed right on the Eastern Parkway. And it's in a neighborhood called Crown Heights, which is a neighborhood that I just love. I love the cultural diversity of the Caribbean people mixed with the Jewish people, and then just, you know, American people. There's, you know, yeah, just a melting pot of people. and restaurants and food and vibe and culture, you know? Love that spot, man. Love Brooklyn, love Crown Heights. You don't know. Salute. So today's chat is inspired by one of my own tunes, a song called The Crown Heights Affair, featuring New York City reggae artist and Crown Heights resident Ruff Scott. You heard Ruff Scott because Ruff Scott was the first person I debuted here on CHATBOUT with the song Cell Phone. And yeah, this track it's a hip-hop reggae track, a hip-hop beat. And every time I hear the song, I'm reminded of the time. Remember, we recorded this last fall. I was staying in Sunset Park, so it just reminds me of the whole experience of taking the train and getting off the train at Nostrand and walking down Nostrand straight down to Empire Boulevard, you know, to go to the studio in the secret spot, you know, and then we recorded this song here, The Crown Heights Affair. We also shot a video for that, and the video honestly has been delayed for a couple months. I was supposed to have put it out by now, and it got delayed for one reason. I think COVID was the first thing that delayed it, because I was actually going to go back there and try to help push the thing actually right out of Brooklyn. But the COVID thing came up and there was no more traveling. This is the track. The video is going to soon come to debut here on IGTV. Here is the song, The Crown Heights Affair. Mr. Chatman featuring Ruff Scott. You done know. And once again, you're inside the CHATBOUT. It's good to be back. I haven't seen you. Hope you're all doing well. Respect to the maximum. Yeah, every time. You done know. Big it up. Salute.
Yo, yeah. All the massive them. It's all about Brooklyn. Yeah. Chatman and Ruff Scott, I can tell you about
Crown Heights.
Direct.
Chatman alongside Ruff Scott again.
Yeah. So we love Brooklyn. Hear this.
Yo, this is the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. Get up and jump around and push your one in the air. In the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. It's all let off like a damn nuclear. This is the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. Get up and jump around and push your one in the air. In the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. It's all let off like a damn nuclear. Me tell you know already, so me tell you know again. That over time something come back again. So go round the bend, tell you few good friend. Let Mr. Chatman right back in Brooklyn. And chant feel the chat make you jump up and sing. And put some new tune cause it forever ranking. Me touch down the place with some tra-la-la-la-lin. So touch and no stranded, me start chanting. And chant feel the chat that go nice up the block. So here for me bedroom with one name Ruff Scott. Them say a Chatman, now you reach a New York. True look all for that true. The session of Iraq, from Eastern Park way back to Wingate Park. No matter if no white, no it, no matter if no black. Them love feed the vibe you bring all over sight. The big man, they stroll up empire. And at the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. Get up and jump around and push your one in the air. And at the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. It's all let off like a damn nuclear. This is the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. Get up and jump around and push your one in the air. And at the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. It's all let off like a damn nuclear.
When me come from Jamaica, me live a Brooklyn. Crown Heights when me stay in a county called Kings. Lincoln Place straight to President Street. From Crown Street, me walk to Sterling Street. I want to say big up to the Crown Heights massive. One love our people, that's how we live. Quiet and me humble and known round here. Every weekend, it is a Crown Heights affair. We're here and everywhere. Sound system is what got me prepared. Brooklyn is a place, they say it's well known. When it comes to reggae music, Paris set the tone. It's a part of my life. Crown Heights is me home. In a concrete jungle, the lions start roar.
Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. Get up and jump around and push your one in the air. In the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. It's all let off like a damn nuclear. This is the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. Get up and jump around and push your one in the air. In the Crown Heights Affair. Crown Heights Affair. It's all let off like a damn nuclear.